7th Standard English, Unit 3, Supplementary 3, Taking the Bully by the Horns. Meena, Anu, Ajay are in class 7. Anu is the shortest in the class and Ajay is always making fun of her height. He calls her by nicknames which draw attention to her size and is constantly patting her on the head to show how short she is. Anu, already self-conscious, feels hurt but she does not say anything. Meena sometimes laughs with Ajay when he is mocking Anu, but she feels sorry for her. See, here you can see in the picture, the boy who is teasing is Ajay, and the very short girl is Anu, and the girl standing behind Anu is Meena. Have you or someone you know ever been in a similar situation? So they are asking, do you have seen like a similar situation? Have you seen? They are asking. When growing up, it is common for children to tease each other. But when someone purposely make fun of another or forces them to do things even if they make it clear they don't want to do, it is called bullying. So it is called the teasing, making others to tease or asking them to do something is called bullying. We like to have fun together with friends. Sometimes we may even want to do some things only because our friends are doing them, even if we know it will get us into trouble or is wrong. For example, Meena knows that Anu feels hurt when Ajay teases her, but she does not want to say anything because she is Ajay's friend and does not want to upset him. Ajay knows that Anu was upset but continuously to bully her because it gives him a feeling of control. Also, he enjoys attention he is getting from others who laugh instead of telling him to stop. So, it is the school life children how the others are teasing with the friends, but is making someone feel unhappy about themselves or sign of strength. Actually, children who bully others tend to have a low opinion about themselves. This means that there may be things about themselves that they don't like or feel ashamed about. They therefore want to humiliate or put another person down in order to feel better about who they are. They think they will fit in with the crowd if they show up others' difference, even if it means picking on the other person. Maybe Ajay is unhappy with the performance in the exams. Maybe Meena does not like her big ears and does not want anyone to notice them. So they turn their attention to Anu, who is quiet and doesn't respond. Seeing her reactions to the way they treat her makes them feel better about their own problems. Bullying needn't always be violent, like hitting someone or verbally abusing them. In a group of children always refuse to include a particular child in their games, that's bullying too. Or if you spread stories about someone and it is causing them sadness. It's quite simple. If through your action you target someone repeatedly to hurt them, it is bullying. Ragging is another word for bullying. So very simple lesson only. By reading itself we can understand what is meant by bullying. So this lesson is completely meant for bullying. Should not tease, should not rag, should not hurt. Completely it is meant for that reason only. Everyone usually know who the bullies in a school, class or neighborhood are usually. They either avoid them out of fear or silently support them because they want to be a part of the group. But it is important to know that our actions always have consequences. Have you heard of the term peer pressure? Our peers are people like ourselves, usually by age or common interest. Your classmates and friends are your peers. Sometimes you can find yourself disagreeing with something that everyone is doing, but you also end up doing it because you don't want to the odd one out. It can be something silly like praising a movie everyone's excited about, but you are not. Or it can be something more serious like dragging another child as a group, even if you don't want to. There is huge pressure to act like everyone else and you give in. Have you ever bullied anyone? Has anyone bullied you? So they are asking, you have teased anyone or anyone has teased you. Children who are bullied feel defected, and it's easy to see why. Nobody likes to be singled out and insulted in front of others. They can lose their confidence, feel lonely and isolated. Bullies often focuses on their target's appearance. Why are you so fat? Clothes. Your clothes are always so loose. Abilities. You can't even throw a ball. And family or social circle. Why do you spend so much time with those shows off? Sometimes such comments can affect the bullied person so much that it can even have an effect on their health. Sometimes such comments can affect the bullied person so much that it can be even have an effect on their health and their routine. They may not feel like eating, fall sick or more often, get nightmares or find it difficult to fall asleep. Concentrating on their studies can be difficult. They can even get injured if the bully uses physical force on them. Being bullied can also make them develop other problems with their own behavior. They could become very withdrawn, stop talking with people around them, or they could display extreme anger suddenly. Sometimes a child who is bullied can end up bullying someone else just to feel better. Is there something you can do to stop bullying? If you are being bullied or if you know someone who is getting bullied, the best way to stop it to inform a responsible adult. This can be a parent, a teacher, or anyone who is in a position to do something about the problem. The adult can intervene and help the child who is bullying to reflect and understand their inappropriate and unacceptable behavior. Taking a stand is difficult and not all of us can do it. But you can speak to your peers about not supporting a bully, because not participating in doing something wrong also matters. You can also show your support for the targeted person in small ways. Include them in your games, share things with them, speak to them more, make them feel included. The key word to stop bullying is empathy. Empathy means the ability to experience the feeling of a person in a situation, not as an onlooker, but as someone who is also experiencing the situation. The more you feel for others, the less you will want to bully. Sometimes children hesitate to speak up because of a sense of loyalty. While complaining to an adult about peers who are bullying, get them into trouble. For example, if Meena were to tell the teacher about what Ajay does to Anu, would it be wrong? Meena may feel that she will lose Ajay's friendship, but she will feel better by doing the right thing by standing up for Anu. It's important to learn to distinguish between situations which require interventions and those that don't. And remember, she will also be helping Ajay. It is not healthy growing up being a bully, and Ajay too needs help. Many schools and colleges, even workplaces, have strict rules to prevent bullying, but it can still happen. If you notice it taking place around you, make sure report it so it is stopped. You could have then contributed to a safer and more peaceful world. So children hereafter. So this story is by Tulir, Center for the Preservation and Healing of Child Sexual Abuse, Chennai. So it is a very good story about the bullying. So we must not. Bullying is nothing but teasing or teasing others. So it commonly appears in schools and colleges and some workplaces. So we have to stop this, because if others tease us, we will also feel bad. So we also should not tease others. Thank you.
Thank you.